Liverpool 4, Bayer Leverkusen 0, second half FC strikes again. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to another video. Yes, today's video is going to be the not so instant match reaction to Liverpool's 4-0 victory over Bayer Leverkusen yesterday in the Champions League. The Reds continue to go marching on and on and on and on. In every competition we have faced so far this season, we are top of the league in the Premier League. We are top of the league in the Champions League. 4 wins out of 4 in the UCL right now. And things are looking particularly rosy for Arne Slot's men as we faced the German champions yesterday. The team that was unbeaten in the domestic league of the top tier of German football. And we put them to the sword in the second half with a big thank you going out to one Luis Diaz, who scored a brilliant second half hat-trick. We're going to be talking about Liverpool's win yesterday, the performance, the result, where it leaves them in the Champions League and everything else in between. But before we go any further in discussing all of that, I would like to remind you all to please like the video and also subscribe if you're new. Both things are always and very greatly appreciated. Get involved in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it. That'll make for great and interesting reading down below. So please do use and abuse that comment section, people, and talk to me on Liverpool, the performance, the result, and everything else in between. Right, now that's out of the way and done with. Let's talk the Reds. Wow. Like I said earlier, to win 4-0, score 4 goals, played brilliantly in that second half, and to keep a clean sheet to boot against the German champions yesterday was nothing short of incredible. Arne Slot once again earning his money with brilliant tactical tweaks that really helped Liverpool yesterday in what was possibly a very tricky game for us to navigate through. First half I thought was not the best, but not the worst either. I thought it left it kind of hanging in the balance and was kind of encouraging for both teams. I think Leverkusen probably had the better of the chances in that first half, but there was definitely nothing that Liverpool could look back on and go, you know, we can't take anything from. We can't take any positives from. We can't take anything from. Leverkusen were just very well structured, very well disciplined, and they, like I said, I thought they had the better of the first half. I really felt they did, and I felt they created a few opportunities that were on another day they could have taken. But like I said, there was nothing there that suggested to me that Liverpool were completely out of it. It left it kind of on a knife edge in the second half. And then in the second half, Slot tweaks a few things. There's a few changes in personnel. There's a few tweaks to the system. And all of a sudden, Liverpool are playing some unbelievable football in certain parts. And big part of that, Mohamed Salah. Like, a lot of praise will go to Curtis Jones, and he was absolutely excellent, and we'll get onto his assist in a minute. But Mohamed Salah, everything that he did, especially in that second half, was just creative genius. The guy was just... He won't get any credit for, obviously, any goals, because, you know, why would an assist maker get credit for the goals? He didn't even score any of the 4 yesterday that we did, but everything he did was incredible, and I think he got a couple of assists to show for his efforts yesterday. He was absolutely incredible. Konate and Van Dijk were brilliant yet again to reduce and control Leverkusen's attack to... I think 0.8, something like that, of an XG for Leverkusen. And I think there was only really a couple of opportunities towards the end that I was sort of a bit awkward about. But by then, I think the game was already won by that point. So, again, Van Dijk, Konate was strong. Trent, defensively, strong yet again. It was just a strong performance from back to front, especially in that second half. And like I say, Mohamed Salah was incredible. Luis Diaz in a more central role was interesting. It was an interesting team selection by Arne Slot. But again, he explained it at the end of the game. He explained that he believed that against a defender like Jonathan Tah, he didn't really want to go with a more physical kind of striker in Darwin Núñez. He wanted to go for someone who's going to drift. He's going to drop deep. He's going to be that kind of false number 9 kind of player that is going to make things awkward for that defence as to whether or not they follow him or whether or not they leave him be And it worked. Second half especially, it worked to perfection because the first goal drifts off of Diaz, just drifting off the back of the defender. Curtis Jones plays an unbelievable through ball. Not enough is being made of that through ball, I don't think, to Luis Diaz from Curtis Jones. But it's an unbelievable pass, and Luis Diaz, cool as you like, ice running through his veins, just chips it over the goalkeeper. Beautiful finish where you can see the improvement. If that was a Luis Diaz of last season, he'd probably blast that wide. He probably messes up the chip so badly that he probably just passes it straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Last night, he had confidence just absolutely oozing through his veins, and he just lifts it over the goalkeeper, beautifully executed, and finds the back of the net. But like I say, it was perfect management. It was brilliant management by Arne Slot. It was brilliant tactical awareness. It was brilliant from Arne Slot overall, and well executed by the players on the pitch. Second goal, again, very well worked goal, very good build up. Salah cross in, beautiful cross it was as well to the back post, and Gakpo with a perfectly timed header smashed it into the back of the net. There was a check for offside, slightly fortuitous because it's like the edge of the defender's boot just playing him onside. I still think that rule needs to be maybe looked at a little bit better, but yeah, perfect time cross, perfect timed header, and as we know, onside is onside at the end of the day. So Gakpo, brilliant, perfect. What a goal that was. Third goal, Diaz. Again, it's another cross from Salah, isn't it? It's another cross from Salah, and he has the time and composure to bring the ball down, control, and then fire it into the back of the net. It's brilliant from Diaz. And again, fourth goal, he's in the right place at the right time. Núñez escapes, launches a counter-attack. I felt like he probably should have played the ball. Maybe if we were only 1-0 up, or maybe it was 1-1, maybe Núñez would have played the ball. So I don't necessarily mind him taking the shot on when we're like 3-0 up and the game's pretty much done. But he takes the shot, it bounces off the defender. He can't really steady himself, and the ball kindly falls to Luis Diaz, who makes no mistake from close range. And not only that as well, but there's a little nod to ex-Liverpool player Roberto Firmino as Diaz produces a no-look finish. If you look at the replay, it's a no-look finish from the Colombian international. So fair play for Luis Diaz for doing that. And absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And you know what? I'm not fully there yet. But if he keeps on playing like this, I may have a big apology to make to him. Because I was very critical of Luis Diaz last season. Very critical. And I've said throughout the summer that I think we should get rid of him. I don't think he's going to improve. But you know what? So far this season, he's proved me wrong. Him and Arne Slot, I imagine, have worked very hard. Going to be big for both of them, I imagine. So that's big for both of them. Big for Diaz, big for Liverpool, and as well as that as well, Cody Gakpo is playing really well as well. So it's actually incredible that we've got two left wingers now that are jostling for position, and we can drop one of them in or the other one, and there's not really much of a difference. And if one isn't quite hitting the mark, we just swap them out for each other, and it produces very well. It produces very, very well. Like I say, Salah was excellent. The defenders were excellent. Kelleher was called upon when he needed. Keeps another clean sheet. Keeps another big boost for the goalkeeper going forward. Yeah. It's all looking good, isn't it? It's all looking really good for the Reds right now. Aston Villa at the weekend before we go into the international break. That's going to be a big game. It's going to be a tough test. We know how difficult Unai Emery's side can be. But again, we're at Anfield. And the one thing I will again reiterate is that second half FC can't be something that we continuously go for. Second half FC is not going to be fully sustainable and is not going to always work. But if we keep on working out our opposition and we keep on adapting, there's no reason why certain aspects of that can't work in games where they're tight, they're awkward. Because Leverkusen, like I say, there are no pushovers. Xabi Alonso's done an excellent side with them. I still maintain that despite our big win last night, they are still an excellent side. But the fact is, we adapted, we changed a few things, and it's not for the first time. This isn't like a one-off thing. And that's one thing I am loving right now about Arne Slot. It's the fact that we are changing, we are adapting, and we are flexible. We are so flexible to the adaptation of our opposition that it's something that we didn't see under Jurgen Klopp. And then this is not a disrespect to Jurgen Klopp, by the way. This is nowhere a disrespect to Jurgen Klopp. But Klopp's football felt like it was plan A and there was very little of a plan B. Very little of a plan B to go with. But under Arne Slot, it seems like there is a plan A. And then if that fails, we've got a plan B. There's a plan C. There's a plan D. And they're not massive changes. It's not drastic. It's not like we change formation or we change our approach play at all. It's little tweaks. It's like, okay, plan A, we keep the ball. Plan B, if plan A doesn't work, we give them the ball, we hold our position, and we look to try and hit them on the counter, hit them on the transition. Plan C, we go a bit more long ball. We go more spraying the diagonals to the wingers. I'm just obviously throwing out there for argument's sake, but I like the adaptation we are displaying right now. I like the changes we are making. And Arne Slot is turning me slowly into more and more of a believer with every game that he's playing. And I'll be one of the first to admit, I didn't necessarily want him in the summer. I didn't even really consider him as an option in the summer when we were looking for a successor to Jurgen Klopp. But he's turning my opinion around completely. And right now, everything, well, near enough everything, especially everything on the pitch at least, is looking really good. It's looking really, really good. There are still a few things that need to be sorted off the pitch. There are still a certain amount of contracts that need to be renegotiated. Mohamed Salah again yesterday proving that he should be given whatever the hell this guy wants. Whatever the hell this guy wants, give it to him. He deserves it. He's earned it. Trent, defensively this season, has been sound. Van Dijk, still strong as ever. Give them the contracts they need. Give them the contracts they've earned. Give them the contracts that will keep them at Liverpool Football Club for at least the next few years. Because they damn well deserve it. Damn well deserve it. Anyway, those are just the thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it, of this guy in response to Liverpool's big 4-0 victory over Bayer Leverkusen last night. Top of the table, Liverpool continue to go marching on with a big second half performance under Arne Slot against the German champions, the German double winners of last season. Let me know what you guys think and feel down below in the comment section. Your thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it, will make for great and interesting reading, I'm sure, down below. So please do use that comment section. Use and abuse it. People would love to hear what you have to say. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Both things are always and forever greatly appreciated. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Thank you all for your continued and brand new support. It's very much appreciated to me and the channel. So thank you all so much. Always appreciate it from you guys. It is awesome. I've been Fletch. This has been another not so instant match reaction this time to Liverpool's 4-0 win over Bayer Leverkusen. Roll on Saturday night where we take on Aston Villa. Cannot wait for that game. Otherwise, like I say, thank you so much. And I will see and speak to you all again soon in another video or live stream or whatever it may be. Cheers guys, thanks everyone for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you again.